Hello, and welcome to Star Wars Obsessed. I'm Richard, and you're in the camera.
Okay. I'm Steve.
This is my very good friend Steve. Say hi.
Hi.
So we are going to give our opinions and impressions on the movie, any ruminations that we have about it. And again, spoilers. There will be spoilers. Just let you know, spoilers. So, you first. What do you think of Star Wars The Force Awakens?
Oh. I loved it. 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 It is the Star Wars sequel that we have deserved all these years and never got.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That's true. I agree with that.
Yeah. I loved it. I would have liked to have had more Luke in the story, but, since it's, the search for Luke, that's not really going to happen.
Yeah.
So, but we always have the next movie.
Yeah, I haven't decided if I love it yet because of how I responded to The Phantom Menace. Because when The Phantom Menace came out, I was just like, oh my god, a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Then I saw the movie. I was so excited. And I saw the movie.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
But then after a while, after thinking about it,
Yeah.
I just realized it's not a very good movie and I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
So my reaction to The Force Awakens is the same thing. I enjoyed it immensely. I think it's a great movie.
Yeah.
But will it stand the test of time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'll agree with you. It's the sequel / reboot,
Yeah.
I guess, that we need.
Yes.
And it is kind of a reboot when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me wishes this could have happened earlier, when they were a little bit younger. I mean, no offense. I love them, but yeah.
Did you have a problem with the old Han and Leia?
No. It's just, I think maybe if it had happened, if the prequels never existed and this film happened earlier when they were younger, there could have been more stories including them in the films.
Actually, I was discussing that too. I really kind of wanted. I know what they're doing with this is
Mm-hmm.
they're bringing in the new, taking out the old. But I agree with you. I wish that we had a really good sequel years ago, as good as this, with Han, Luke, and Leia. New Adventures of Han, Luke, and Leia. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I long for. Even though I really enjoyed this, I still want more adventures of those three characters.
Yeah.
And since, one character is gone,
Yeah.
Spoiler, Han Solo gets killed. So there's no further adventures of Han Solo.
Yeah.
Which bums me out.
Did you find his death predictable?
Actually, I didn't.
Oh, really? I did.
Because I didn't want him to die. So when Kylo Ren was, basically telling me, help me, I thought, oh my God, this is so cool. He's going to help him. He's going to be back to the light side and everything. And I was just like, I was all positive about it. And then when he killed them, I was so devastated.
Yeah. No, I kind of expected it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't. He was a very intriguing villain, and I didn't think he would turn back to the light side that quickly.
Yeah.
So I kind of expected it. And and it's probably cynical to say, but I didn't think they'd get Harrison Ford back for another movie.
Oh.
So I thought, another reason they'll kill off his character.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I agree with you that Kylo Ren it's a very good character.
Yeah.
there's a lot of good characters.
Yeah.
I mean, when you compare the prequels that came out that have no good characters, and then you have this one that has a multitude of good characters.
Yeah. There were so many funny lines. I loved. I can't even remember the character's name. With the goggles, who kind of looks like the short lady from The Incredibles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember the character's name.
When she said, "Where's my boyfriend?"
I don't remember that.
She said, "Where's my boyfriend?" And she was talking about Chewie.
Oh my god.
That was hysterical. That was one of my favorite lines.
One of my favorite lines is when they're on the Starkiller planet. You know, Luke and Chewbacca and the other two. And then he turns to Chewbacca and goes, "You're cold?"
Yes. Sorry that you're cold.
That's good. It's a good line. But I know it's a reboot and they're kind of redoing Star Wars when you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of has that same beat.
Yeah.
You know, like the plans, the Death Star plan / map to Luke Skywalker goes into the droid, and then the droid goes on an adventure to so they can retrieve the map. And I mean, it's even got the stormtrooper that rescues the person who's captured by the bad people, and they escape. And
I agree. There's an excess of recurring themes.
Yeah, and even the Starkiller planet.
Yeah.
It was like another Death Star.
Yeah.
But you know, other than that, all the callbacks. I mean, they even had they even go and show the chess. When Finn sits down at the chess table on the Millennium Falcon and turns it on, and then you get the little chess pieces playing around. It's like, we get a little bit of that. I missed
that. I had to use the restroom.
Oh my god. Yeah, another callback. But you know, it didn't deter from my enjoyment from the movie. It's just that I wish that they'd had a more original adventure for them.
I agree. I totally agree. Yeah. And I noticed that when I was watching it. I was like, I love this, but it's very much the same thing. Yeah. But when it's the same thing of a good thing, you know, it has the proper feel to the original trilogy that the prequels just don't have.
Right.
I mean, the prequels are so brain dead. There's no characterization whatsoever.
Right.
I
agree.
So it was nice having characters that you care about. Great dialogue, funny dialogue. Yeah.
Yeah. Humor that's, the humor that's funny, unlike in the prequels where it was just abysmal.
Yeah.
The humor was just, I just remember that the humor I think it was in Revenge of the Sith. Mm-hmm. The humor from C-3PO was just terrible. Or it was even the second movie. It was terrible. Yeah. But in here, there wasn't so much C-3PO, but it was still funny. Some of the things he said.
You might not recognize me because of my red arm.
Yeah. It was really cute. It was really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's some really funny lines and funny interactions.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I agree. I love BB-8. I wish I had brought my BB-8 here with me.
Oh yeah,
so you could see it. Yeah. BB-8 is adorable.
Yeah. And I really appreciated they went more to the practical effects over the overabundance of CG that was in the prequels.
Yeah, I agree.
It gave it that. Yeah. That that they're actually there feel.
Yeah.
They're in that environment. They're interacting with their environment rather than it just being around them and it looks all polished and too clean,
I think all the acting of the new characters, the unknowns, I don't know the actors' names. John Boyega or something like that.
I don't know the names.
Plays Finn, and then I don't know her name.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know that actress's name.
Neither do I.
I don't know the name of Kylo Ren either, but I thought they were all very good.
Yeah, they were all quite good.
Yeah.
And you got another strong female character.
Yeah. Yeah, she kicked butt.
Yeah.
Go away, kitty.
Come on, kitty. You got a kitty and it's kind of buggy. Go. Go on.
You know, that ending is such a tease because through the whole thing, I was just like, oh, I just want a little bit of Luke. Get Luke in here somehow.
You got a little bit of Luke.
I got a little bit right there at the end. And I'm like, oh, there he is.
And he looks good.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling he's going to be pretty badass in the next movie.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting because they, you know, with all the hype that they have for this movie, I thought the character Captain Phasma, I thought that character would be like this pivotal role for something because that character was all over the place, toys and everything.
Which one was
Captain
that?
Phasma.
Which one was that?
It's a stormtrooper that had kind of like the silver.
The female stormtrooper?
The female stormtrooper
Oh, yeah.
with the
I liked her.
silver. But
She's
she didn't
an
really do much.
interesting character.
And that was the problem. It's like,
She's still an interesting character, though.
yeah, but, you know, I'm saying with all the hype that they did with this Captain Phasma, I kind of expected a little bit more.
Well, they hype every character for the toy effect.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all the other characters that they hype, like Poe and Finn and Jay or Ray, you know, they were major and they were pivotal to the story, but
not every character can be pivotal. Was Greg Grunberg's character pivotal to the story?
But he didn't get the hype that Captain Phasma had.
That's because he's not a cool-looking stormtrooper.
No. It's true.
And she was. So, yeah, and I sort of like that you can watch the movie and appreciate it without, as if the prequels never existed.
Uh-huh.
They kind of never really reference anything from the prequels. And I was just like, oh, yes.
Did they reference anything at all?
I don't think so.
No. I don't think so either.
Not that I can remember. Anyway.
And I did notice that Admiral Akbar
Yeah.
is the character
that was awesome.
in the movie, and Nine Numb. Numb, however you say his name. And I only realized that I saw the character and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's Nine Numb. And I saw the credits and yep, it was that character. I thought, oh my god, they have some other recurring characters besides the major ones. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is. Because it's
good
an awesome
stuff.
fucking movie.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's a very fast paced movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the action just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that's a J.J. Abrams thing because he kind of did that with Star Trek, 2009. You know, they rebooted Star Trek and it was just like go, let's go. So it was kind of nice that those few times that they did pause, like with Han and Leia when they had their moment.
Yeah.
It was nice. I really liked that.
Yeah.
Or when Leia and Rey, when they hugged after the death of Han Solo.
Yeah.
I really like those moments.
Yeah.
I might miss all the energy, the high energy that was in the movie.
Yeah. It's so I hope Carrie Fisher's in the next movie too. I hope they give her funnier lines because she's so damn funny. I mean, in this film, her character didn't really have that much funny things to say, but she is one funny lady. You saw the interview she did on, what was it, the Today Show? Or
with her dog?
Yes.
Yeah, that was hysterical.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, she's very funny.
So yeah, I really want to see it again.
I'd like to see it again too.
Yeah. Not in 3D.
No. Not 3D. It wasn't even filmed in 3D. No 3D.
Yeah. Because it's like, I remember specifically seeing one scene near the beginning of the movie where there's like one character here and then the whole background was blurry. And only the character was in focus. And I think a lot of people don't realize that in 3D, everything's supposed to be in focus.
Right.
If it's actually filmed in 3D, you know, there shouldn't be anything blurry.
Right.
So I get insulted when I go to see 3D movies and there's blurry shit. I'm like, why is that blurry?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be blurry. That's the point of 3D. So I'm almost embarrassed to say this because it maybe me shows that I wasn't paying enough attention or something. I don't know, but Rey is related to Luke.
Well, that hasn't been established.
Okay, because that's what I was like, sort of getting, maybe.
Yeah, that's what they're alluding to, but it hasn't been established.
Okay, so I didn't miss it.
Yeah.
Because I remember, as I said, I did go to the bathroom at one point.
Yeah, nothing about that.
All right.
And yeah, that's another thing is how they how the force within her awakens.
Yeah.
See how I put that in? See?
Oh, yeah.
I love how she discovered it. It's great.
Yeah.
And it's because of Kylo that she just it just came out of her like.
And you will drop your gun.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so funny. And then, well, what do you think about the lightsaber duels, or I should say, lightsaber duel?
It's great.
You know, it's very much a throwback to the original trilogy, where, you know, they actually were fighting and struggling, and you know, it wasn't so polished and perfect like in the prequels.
Yes.
You know, that they just went on forever. Exactly. And when Kylo and Rey were just fighting in the forest and just going all over the place and just messing up and falling and just struggling and sweating, it's great.
Yeah.
And even having a non-Jedi with Finn using the lightsaber for a little bit, even though he screwed up, but you know, still it was neat to see that.
Yeah. And I loved his lightsaber with it going out the hilt.
Yeah.
And I loved how it was like sort of defective or
whatever. Yeah. Compared to all the other lightsabers we saw.
Yeah. That was very interesting.
Yeah, I just don't understand how that works though, because it goes off like off to the side like that. What if he accidentally turns it around and it's this way and he goes like this? You know, the hilt.
Well, then he would be a really
it just
seems
really dangerous. I mean, even when he was like pressing it towards Finn, and it looked like it was, you know, because it was this way and going this way, and it looked like he had his arm up like this when he was doing it, and it looked like it would have burned into his arm. So it just seemed a little bit too hazardous to have something like that there, even though it looked cool.
I'm sure since it's his, he's skilled at using it.
And there's lots of what I do like about the movie is that it doesn't just give us everything. There's some things that are untold, like why does C-3PO have a red arm? Yeah. You know? Well, there's Rey placed on Jakku. Well, why? Who did that? Yeah. You know? How did Luke mess up? Yeah. You know? Maybe they'll resolve that in the next movie. And I like that. I like that everything is not just you know, resolved and we have a finished story and then we go to another one. It's just we still have stories to tell. Yeah.
So what did you think about Kylo Ren being the son of Han and Leia?
Oh, I thought it was great. And it made sense because Leia is, you know, Anakin's daughter and she has the Force within her. Yeah. So it transfers to Kylo Ren, which his name is Ben, actually. Yeah. That's what Han called him?
I think so, yeah.
Ben. But, you know, I loved it. I thought it was great. And I didn't know. I know that some people have said that, oh, yeah, it was predictable that he was their son. Yeah. I didn't know until the very moment they said that Kylo was their son.
So what do you think about the new the head bad guy? I can't remember the character's name.
I don't.
It was something weird and sounded almost silly.
I don't get it. I don't know what that's all about. You know, why he's so big. Granted,
Well,
it's a
hologram,
projection.
so
Yeah, it's a
he's probably
projection.
not really that size, yeah.
But it's like, but it's got a gigantic chair. So they project. He's projected into this gigantic chair, right? Or was the chair projected as well?
The chair was part of the projection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing his projection when his projection went away. I thought the chair was still there.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Mm.
I guess. But yeah, I don't know what that's all about. It's interesting. Like, who is that?
Yeah.
See, that's another mystery.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I love a mystery. Go see it. It's awesome.
So, nothing else?
Signing out.
I'm Richard.
I'm Steve.
And this is Star Wars Obsessed. Thanks for watching.
Go see it.